Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm determined to get my 2015 Mercedes A-Class driving. So if you want to see how we get on, watch to the end. Woohoo! That's right guys, as you can see from the thumbnail, we've got a ton of parts. It's like Christmas has come early. For you, you're watching this after Christmas. For me, Christmas is in 2 days from today. But anyway, today we've got a whole ton of parts. We got a new tire, we got a new wing, we got a new bumper. If you go down there, you've got a new, just wait, let me show you in detail. So today we're replacing this tire. We got to fit this wing. We got a complete suspension corner. So wishbone, drive shaft, suspension strut, and at the back here, we've got a new hub. Now, as you can see, we've got a new front bumper. Now, the front of this car, let me get this bumper. Even more parts. We've got in here, this is a drop link. This is a new ABS sensor. And this is the inner track rod arm. I went down and I got everything from my local GSF. This is the old front bumper with the radar inside. Now have a look at this bumper. I bet you're wondering, why did you buy a new bumper? Have a look at that. The bumper's got no damage, everything looks good, the paintwork is in good condition. It looks like original paint until you get to this corner. Now, have a look at this corner. You can see there was a previous repair. There's a ton, and when I say ton, I mean a ton of body filler on there. And then the body filler actually hides this shoddy repair. So you can see that it broke away here at the top and they've added 2 screws. Let me get that to focus for you lot. Have a look, massive screw in there, massive screw in there, and then they drilled it through and then they covered it with body filler. So guys, as you know, this car is unrecorded. I'm looking to get maximum profit and I did not want to make the same mistakes that the previous repairer, I don't know if it's the previous owner, but the previous person who repaired it, I don't want to make those silly mistakes. So I've got a brand new wing and we've got a new bumper with the correct connections, and that will make a huge difference to the overall finish of this car. As you can see, we've got all the grills, all the clips and plastics for that bumper. So it's just a matter of giving it a nice spray job, which that man here, he will do. But anyway, for now, like I said, I want to get this car driving. All along, I've been charging the battery, so the battery is good, it's holding charge. I just need to change all of these bits and hopefully get this car driving. Like we found out in the last episode, on the diagnostics, it's saying that the transmission has got implausible data and there's an issue with the transmission. I am hoping that once I fix all of these and I put it in gear, the car actually moves. If you want to see how we get on, just continue watching. We're getting straight into it. Let's go. So guys, we're going to start with removing that panel there. There's some hidden nuts and bolts beneath that. That will give me access to remove the wishbone, which is around here, and then I can continue making my way up. So let's get started. Ooh, all number 8 is under here, so I'm very familiar with these ones. Trust me guys, if you do any of this sort of stuff, get one of these tools, man. I spent quite a lot of money on this, but best investment ever. That should be enough, just to let it drop a little bit. What's holding it? There we go. Next up, I should have enough access to this bad boy. Get this wishbone out, I hate that, I've got the wrong nuts. Ooh, all pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward stuff. Actually, I don't think you can see this. Let me get you closer. A bit of brute force. If you imagine, this would have taken the brunt of everything. So it's gonna put extra pressure on these bolts because it's bent. That's it. Timber! 1, 2, 3. No, it didn't. It got caught. It got caught.
You take the wishbone out?
Yeah. It's broke off. So the wishbone has broken off the bottom. of the hub, so that's why I thought it was going to drop. But before it does, let me take this bad boy off so it doesn't put any strain on this brake line. All right guys, I'm going to put you on a time lapse now and try to blitz through this because I can't keep stopping. So guys, look at this busted wing. Look at that filler again. Once again, they did a buzz job on this wing with the amount of filler to conceal those screws so that it fits. Just getting new parts. Anyway, look at this. This is completely bent 2 places. So it's bent here, but then look right there. It's completely twisted. This is flopped over like free release fin. But that's all bent. This one as well. This is the strut. You can actually see it just looks a mess. It's bent, and the less I say about this drive shaft, the better. It's completely let go from the inner ball joints. And then as a precaution, I went ahead and I swapped out that hub and brake disc. So let me show you the new parts. Replacement drive shaft, replacement strut, replacement wishbone, complete replacement hub is right here. So I've got a new ABS sensor to fit, so I'll take that one out. And I'll reuse the same caliper that's on the car. So I just need to remove these as well. With all of that stuff off the car, this is what it looks like. There's no more damage that I can see. All the structures of the car looks fine. I can only see one little dent right there, and that's just cosmetic. There's nothing else that's bent or broken. What I want to do though is I want to remove that cup from the gearbox because I believe that's why the car's not working. And one more thing is this broken track rod arm right there. That needs to come off as well. So yeah, we're making great progress. It's quite late outside. I'm pulling a late night shift. Let's get all of this stuff off and get that stuff on the car. Guys, as you just saw, this is the track rod. This is connected to the steering wheel. So as I turned, this came out and this just fell. I don't want any tension on this, and it looks like it's hanging, but if you listen, it's actually touching the floor, so there's not a lot of tension on it. So I'll just leave it like that for now. But yeah, I need to take this off. And I went ahead and I bought the crimping tool with the special rings for CV boots so that when I'm doing these sort of jobs, I can do it back up properly. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get this off. Have a look at that. Completely broken track rod arm. Off with the old. I hate these jobs, but it's got to be done. Later on, I'll put the special clip so you guys can see what I'm on about. But for now, let's get the end onto this track rod. This is purely guesswork at the moment. Check out this old trick, guys. So this is the end that I've removed, and I'll try to match it up as best as possible by making sure it doesn't move, and I'll lock it off where this one was locked off. And hopefully it's not too bad with the tracking. Okay, I'll lock that off more later on. But that's all good. Have a look at that. One new inner track rod with the existing track rod end. Ready to go. This is the sticky bit now. I guarantee no oil's gonna come. See? Yeah, maybe. This is what's left. New one's going in.
Put some oil here.
Yeah, it's the same.
Put some oil. Put.
That's how you do it, guys. Just like that, when you're applying the oil. Isn't it, Moz?
Yeah, man. Show me like inside.
I hope it's not damaged.
eventually.
Alright you guys, about an hour has passed. Let me get the light so you guys can see. I've done the entire job. So complete suspension corner has been changed. If you look right here, this is the hub. That is the suspension strut, inner tie rod arm, outer tight rod arm transferred over. Got the new drive shaft in there, got the new drop link on there right there. And I went ahead and I changed that little black wire you can see there, that's the ABS sensor. If you look right there, that black wire also follows along the newly replaced wishbone right there as well. So I've gone ahead, I've plugged that all up, that's all good. I'm not gonna fit the wing. What I wanna do is I wanna drop the car down and I wanna see if it's actually moving under its own power. So if I come back, that's a complete suspension corner that has been fitted to this 2015 Mercedes A180 Sport. So let's do that, continue, and hopefully this thing drives. Alright you guys, so I just showed you we've got movement on the steering, and that's thanks to the new inner tie rod arm and the end that I've replaced. But now is the big one. Have we got movement? I've not tested it yet. I'm gonna jump in the car. I'm gonna leave you here on the tripod, and if the car can move, happy days. Let's see. Let's see if it moves. Yeah, we got movement, people. Move. We got movement. Woo! Boss. Good. Woo! 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 Slow down! Woo! You gotta do the Ric Flair on them. Woo! Let go! Alright you guys, so I've calmed down, we've got movement, we've got steering, the car can actually go for a little ride, but before I do that, what we need to do is, I'll come in the morning, it's just gone 10 PM. So what I'll come in the morning and do, I've got the wing, I can straighten up that door, do a test fit on the wing, do a test fit on that bumper right there, and get the car out. I want to get the car for a little test drive. It's insured. I've just renewed my trader's insurance, and this is one of the first cars that I've put on. So it's insured. It's due for MOT, and it's got MOT, but I'm gonna put a new MOT on there. I went ahead and I refitted that battery. That battery's been charging for 2 days, and it's fully charged, and it's starting the car without any issue. Everything on that front end is looking nice and in order, but I just want to do this car really, really nicely and bring it to a really nice standard, because it's a very nice, tidy little car, man. Very, very tidy little car. I went ahead and I cleared all the codes that were in there, the stuff about glow plugs, the stuff about transmission control. All of a sudden now, have a look, everything is working as it should. And the only light that I've got, I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. Pre-safe functions limited. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's because the active bonnet and stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming, but if you do know what that is, let me know. I've got a tire pressure light, obviously, because I've got a flat tire to the front left, and that's the seat belt, and that's the park. If I press my foot, take it off, you can see the park has gone away, the park sign's gone away. Press the button down there, park signs come back. So I've gotten rid of the squiggly line, I've gotten rid of the engine light, and I am happy. Have a look at that. And the engine sounds clean. That's it guys. I'm tired, I'm heading home. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Alright guys, so it's the next morning here, and last night was a very fun and exciting moment for this build because we got it to drive. We changed that complete suspension corner and the car is moving under its own power. The plan for today is, like I said last night, I want to test fit the wing and the front bumper, and then we can start to wrap up. I'm not going to waste no more time. It's just gone 7 AM. We've just opened up and we're going to get straight into it. A bit of bad news, I found out, I tried to put some air in the tyre when we were removing it, and I found out that the alloy has got a tiny little crack. I spoke to my welder and he just advised me to get a new alloy, so I'm going to be in the market for a new 17-inch alloy for the A-Class. If any of you guys have one, do let me know. But for now, let's get that wheel off, get that wing out and get it on the car. Oi, you see the techers? You see the techers? Oh man, pretty boy today, yeah?
Yeah, Christmas, bro.
Sheesh.
Oh, looks sweet.
I hear that. I hear that. I need to go today as well. So guys, have a look at the car now. I went ahead and I refitted the original bumper. And if you remember, there's nothing to hold it on this side, so I've kind of taped it up. I've got the replacement bumper in the garage. We're going to spray that, get that on. I got a replacement alloy because I found out the old alloy was cracked and buckled, so that's not holding air. And as you know, the rest of the car is all good. I had to replace a brake light bulb. That's all good. So I want to go for a little test drive for the first time. See what's going on. It is moving under its own power now, but I want to see if it's going through the gears. I just want to see how the car's driving, so let's go. So guys, we're off. Have a look. That rear camera, rear HD camera is fully working in full effect. I need to go to the petrol station, get a bit of air, because Mustafa's spraying, so I can't use the airline. And then I just want to get the car running, man. You can tell that it's been sat for ages because the diesel, you can smell it, it's really strong. It's not meant to be that strong. On other news, have a look at that little, I call it the squiggly line. I saw some of you guys in the comments, but that line has come back and it doesn't look. I put it back on the diagnostic and it said that the glow plugs or the glow plug control unit. So I'm gonna order a set of glow plugs and hopefully that does the trick for that. But the engine light hasn't come on and the car has got good power. So far it's going through all the gears. I'm in gear number 4. If I slow down, it should drop back down. That's it, I heard that. Gear number 3, and then put my foot down. Gear number 2 is just dropped down. So it's functioning good. It's driving great so far. But that tire that I put on is a little bit soft. So let me go to the petrol station, get some air, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, you guys, air top, just leaving the petrol station now. Should drive, thank you. Should drive a lot better. I could feel that soft left tire, but yeah, feels a lot better now. I really want to try to get up to some speed and just test out to see if there's anything that's loose, anything that's not working as it should. Everything feels good though, and I want to test the engine to make sure that it hasn't got like a hidden issue. It's got the power, the turbo's working. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good, guys. Listen, this is just a nice, quick, tidy build. And the whole point of this video, like, I found this car on the video randomly. The whole point of this video is to show that there is still money to be made in the salvage game. There's still money to be made on Copart. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you do, press the like button. Let's continue, man. All right, you guys, so I've gone through everything. I've tested the brakes. Obviously, I made sure they were good, and this car is flying, man. So we're gonna head back to the garage now. I'm about to pull up, and then we can start to wrap up. I've been using the flappy paddles. The gearbox is working fine. It's going through all the gears fine, perfectly. I am happy. And we are back. So guys, have a look at that. This little car performed like a true champ. I am happy with it. This little car, let me know what you think, if it's been a good buy or not. I'm happy with it. I feel like there's a good margin of profit still left in it. It's clean both inside and out, and I'm happy. So this is where we're gonna start to wrap up, guys. So guys, there you have it. The test drive went really well. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Like I said, I've got a few little issues like the glow plugs, but that's something that we can sort out no problem. In the next episode, we're gonna get this car into paint and we're gonna be wrapping up this build nice and quick, and hopefully I can get a nice, easy sale for it because it's unrecorded. The damage wasn't that bad. I've got all the receipts for all the parts that I bought and I'm happy with it. So if you wanna see how we get on, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the next episode, and like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch. Click here to watch one of my previous episodes. And like it said there, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We out.